You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's X Factor After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's X Factor After Show.
1, 2, 3.
It's the X Factor After Show, After Show. It's the X Factor After Show, After Show. It's the X Factor After Show, After Show. Yeah, Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on AfterBuzz TV. Even though we don't have Marky Allen tonight.
Guys, that was a trick.
My best impression I could do.
You guys, that was Nick Collins on Marky Allen.
Hey-yo! Happy birthday, Mark.
Tweet at AfterBuzz TV if you were convinced.
So you guys, the thing about tonight is that you have to vote, but when you vote, you really have to call in because I fumbled.
Bing is for doing it, and we are doing another after show on AfterBuzz TV. I'm JC, and this is the X Factor Season 2, Episode 17. I'm doing my best Mario as I can. Okay.
Latina.
There we go. Hey, guys, welcome to another show, and let us introduce our wonderful hosts, starting with the lady to my right.
Hey, I'm Melissa.
And across the table.
Hey, I'm Michelle Macedo.
Hey, I'm Nick Collins, channeling my Mark with my hat and acapella-ness.
Yes, well, we all know the super fans of Mark. Hey, we just want to give a quick shout out to Mark. Happy time, happy birthday, Mark. We know, he's in, where is he, in New York?
Yeah, he's in New York doing something with his birthday.
All right.
Sure.
Hope to have you back soon, buddy. But gosh, tonight's show was.
Nick does a pretty good impression.
Yeah, that wasn't exclusive, guys. It really was.
Yeah.
I thought you might go sharp, but no, you held
No,
it.
pretty on.
Yeah.
I do work. I do work.
Wow.
You do. Totally.
And let's not forget to do a quick introduction to who we got back there tonight. Is it Marissa or Martin?
It's Martin.
Martin, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey.
There we go. Very excited.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of nights.
It is. Speaking of, this episode tonight was a doozy of a night.
It was a little bit of a train wreck.
Thoughts?
So many things went to, I mean, just technically, a lot of things were just off. Like starting the Queen song, when Aaron Ray was going to sing. Aaron Ray was about to sing the Madonna song, Crazy For You, and they start up with the last song, which is Queen. There was just so many technical errors. And we already talked about what happened with Chloe and the fumble, and just something is, what's up with the production? Because this is their second season. They should have had those kinks ironed out since.
Well, clearly they spent money on paying Khloe Kardashian rather than flying Cece Frey's family out, which could have probably made for a better TV, but what do I know?
Also, I think they're really struggling, unfortunately, in ratings, so they're really trying to pull out all the stops. So I think there's a whole lot going on stage and with...
Which makes it even funnier when they F up.
Yeah, but I think there's just so much that they're trying to pull off that they're forgetting the important things like playing the right track.
Right. No. And here's the, they couldn't fly Cece's family, or they put them all on Skype, but okay, can you give us like a scary music, Martin, or something? Because Nick, I'm about to unfortunately break your heart.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my God.
This is bad.
This is something I don't know.
I don't think you know because we didn't talk about it tonight. On Cece's Skype, there was her family, but there was one person missing.
On the American Horror Story.
Oh my God, no! This song seriously
This is a
scares
really
me. We have to
scary
stop it.
intro. It's very.
This freaks me out. I'm really
Sitting here in suspense.
Okay, Nick. And Martin, thank you for the cross promotion because we also do the American Horror Story after show, which we do tomorrow night. Yes, I'm one of the hosts. So I had to drop that. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but Nick,
Yeah.
Cece, there was one person missing on the Skype.
Yeah. Who?
Her boyfriend.
No.
What do you mean he?
She has a boyfriend.
So he was there?
No, she has a boyfriend. I read it on wetpaint.com.
Whoa.
She's been with him for quite a while now. I'd say at least over a year.
Tell me a little bit more.
I'm sorry, buddy.
What else do we know about this fellow?
Aries Gemini rising, likes long walks on the beach, and yeah, poetry. So
Sounds like
you may have to step it up, buddy.
a decent guy.
All right. But enough of that. Now that I just broke Nick's heart, let's really get into tonight's
Well, I'm
episode.
retracting my text message vote.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into predictions a little bit later, but
So tonight was Songs of the Divas.
yeah. They pull it off?
Well, it was.
Come on, Michelle. I mean, Melissa. I've never done that.
It's one of those.
Oh.
It's one of those kind of nights.
You fumbled. You fumbled. Sometimes they call him JC Money. That doesn't quite ring as much as Chloe Money.
No.
We're so method right now. We're following the X Factor's
Yeah, we are.
We are.
poop show.
That's
and
what-
Exactly.
Okay, so you said Diva Night. Did anyone really come close, or were there some people better than others?
I
would you
do
say?
think some people came close, and some people died on the stage right there in front of everyone.
Simon mentioned drowning kittens in a lake.
Saving kittens.
Oh,
Yeah.
saving kittens. Oh, from drowning though, right? Assuming that's
Yeah.
what we're saving them
Honestly,
from.
I think the only divas on the
Poor
show
kittens.
were the judges. Sorry.
yeah, they were the biggest divas.
They were really harsh to some people, including your girlfriend, or should I say your other woman.
Well,
Well, we're going to get into it because I think we disagree on a lot of stuff, so it's going to get heated. I think we really need to dig into it. But before we go any further, if you haven't clicked away by now, please listen to us on iTunes, guys. Subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about Nick's cool little hat.
it's the X Factor at the show.
That's his Marky Allen impression.
And whether or not he needs a lozenge or something on his, but let us know.
No, Mark does have a good voice. I'm not trying to do him. I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, but seriously, guys, we give you all this free content
Trying to
weekly.
do,
Yeah, we do what 40 shows a week?
yeah,
It
a
has,
lot.
it has
So,
to be around there.
guys,
Yeah.
there's a show for everyone.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, if you're not feeling the X Factor, which we know it's going to get better, trust me. This was maybe just an off week, maybe it was a full moon, but we're gonna dissect it, and we hope you stay along with us.
Blame it on the moon, JC. Blame
Yeah,
it on the
seriously.
moon.
Wasn't that a song? No, it's Blame It on the
Yeah.
Rain.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Oh,
That's a song.
On the goose, got you feeling loose.
Okay, with that said, let's get into Demi and Janelle.
Okay.
Start with their very first.
I thought she was really good. I thought she was one of the strongest performers of the night, especially with the downhill spiral that happened after that. After that, it was downhill for the most part.
What do you mean, with all the judges or with all the contestants?
Everything, just like the whole mood of the show, I just felt like was like falling apart.
It did start pretty strong. Yeah, the show did start pretty strong. And everyone, I think this is maybe one of the only contestants that all the judges had something positive to say about. She looked better. All the judges agreed. She sounded better. All the judges agreed. She definitely improved from last week. All the judges agreed. And then just everything, I guess everything just hit the fan after that.
They softened her look as well because remember
They totally did.
Simon actually warned quit turning her into a mini Demi. And I think they changed her look a little bit. She was a little more confident, I thought, in her performance. I thought the song was still a little too big for her. It's Tina Turner, but I thought now in retrospect, because I was kind of harsh since she was the first one. I tend to be harder on the first contestant. But given the show, who we saw tonight, she was actually one of the better ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I also think they toned down her attitude. Her like sex appeal, sort of.
Right.
And
she's got more of like a good girl look than a bad girl.
She wasn't doing like as many stripper moves.
right, she only did like one that I
Yeah.
really saw, but other than that, it's definitely toned down. Demi, whether she wants to admit it or not, listened to Simon last week.
Yeah.
I know.
She stopped the hair thing. We were keeping.
I know she stopped that altogether.
Yeah, I was kind of in shock because I have a hair
It's a
count.
lot, you know, to do.
Well, they
that.
cut her hair, so there's not so much to.
Yeah, she probably made. You know, I bet they
as
put
much.
so much hairspray in it that it like doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So she'll just like give it away if she touches it. It will just stay there.
Do you think
something
she's
about Mary.
getting better vocally, or it was just kind of?
I think she sounded really good. She didn't mess up at all.
No.
You didn't mess up once.
I think she's just been consistent throughout the whole thing. I don't think she's really gotten better. She's just singing songs that are more for her.
Yeah, the thing about her is that she's consistent. She's never really bad. This is a hard song to sing. I think that she did really well. Yeah, it's Tina Turner. It's crazy. No, that's a snowman or something. It sounds like a hyena. I was doing the like. But and then I want to talk about Tate Stevens, who was #1 last week.
Wow, what a stroke of the ego.
Yeah, like really, wow. He was married. He's been married for 15 years, and everyone doubted his love for his high school relationship.
So that
but
means
he got
But
married
he proved
anyway.
it through song.
Yeah, and he'll sing this song and he'll show you.
You guys are not feeling. You know what, Tate? I got your back.
Wow, you do.
I thought.
From this moment. Shania.
Yes, I thought he was great. I don't know. I really felt he seemed confident. He had this like just maybe because he finished first last week. There was just something about him. He looked like he was kind of like owning the space more than everyone. Michelle, you're giving me the hairy eyeball. I can see it. But literally compared to everyone, like literally, I was like,
Those are just my eyebrows. I'm ethnic, so.
my bad. No, but
saying.
I thought he was feeling it. And remember, it's 90%, I think, well, I wouldn't say 90% confidence, or else Cece would be like the champion already. You know, she'd be the champ. Sorry.
Well, we could talk about that later, I guess.
We
But,
will.
yeah, Tate, I'm not feeling him. There's just nothing, like, attractive to me about him.
He's a white guy with a guitar. It's the idol thing. He's gonna go far.
Right.
You guys ever go to votefortheworst.com? That's where they pick an art. Votefortheworst.com. They do it for Idol. They do it for X Factor, and they will purposely pick an artist, and they will push that artist. They started with Sanjaya in Idol years ago.
Oh, I remember.
How far does it really get them, though?
Sanjaya
Yeah.
made it.
But actually the
You
worst
vote-
one, like, they know that he's bad.
Yeah, they will push the white guy with the guitar syndrome. That's why the last 5 Idol winners have been a white guy with. It's called the WGWG, white guy with guitar.
Okay.
And this year Philip Phillips was WGWG5. And
wow.
now they're gonna, if Tate Stevens pulls out a
true.
guitar, it's done. It's a done deal.
It's done.
I don't think it's a syndrome. I mean, I don't necessarily like Tate Stevens, but he's good. He's really good. He's kind of annoyingly good. You know, he goes out there and he does his thing, and it's good. It's really good. And I'm actually not surprised that he's #1 because this is America voting, and America loves country music, and they get behind their country stars, and they're the biggest diehard fans. So I'm not surprised. I think the leaderboard thing definitely gave him the confidence that he was missing, and I almost wish that they didn't show that.
You didn't like the leaderboard?
I did. I just didn't like that he was at the top.
We didn't like that he got all confident.
Okay. Because you see it.
Strip him of that confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Break it back down, Simon.
What's really under that cowboy hat? He's hiding something.
No hair?
He's hiding something.
No, he's not Tim McGraw, is he? That's why Tim McGraw always has the hat on. But I was going to mention something you just said, Nick. Annoyingly good. That's been the theme tonight. Like L.A. Reid said it a few times. Why has this show become this way where you're good, so it's annoying? You're
Right.
annoyingly good. It's supposed. Hopefully everyone can be good. I mean.
Yeah, but it just means I think that there's something not likable about the person, but that they're good, but you can't exactly say why.
Well, I think it's like the judges are competing.
Yeah.
Are the? I mean,
They are. I don't.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, they're competing.
They're acting like they're competing.
Yeah,
That's
so-
all it is. It is a pure competition.
Yeah, they are competing. But
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just saying that the judges seemed more competitive than the competitors.
I was gonna say, like, thinking of Demi, because Demi did say you're like a little too good. You're annoying. You're suspiciously good. Like she was saying those kind of things to a couple of contestants.
Are you on steroids?
And
Is Celine hiding in your body?
Yeah, I almost think it's like Demi even though she's a judge, she's also a musician. She might be a little jealous that these people have this talent that maybe she doesn't have, and I think maybe that has something to do with it.
Like she could be threatened or something.
Yeah, I mean they're all competing in the same market. She's gonna have to be competing against these new people that she's putting through.
Do you think she's worried about Paige Thomas, possibly?
I'm worried about her lips.
Yeah, and you know what? And let's backtrack. Like this week was like the very hard-hitting, like background story, and literally Paige's story. I was like, she lost her mom Christmas Eve, and
So sad.
truly heartbreaking. But was she dedicating this song to her mom? Last Dance, the Donna Summer number. You know, it didn't match up for me.
No, that was weird. Well, yeah, then that was like totally inconsistent, and the weird dress, and it looked like a bridesmaids party, like they all just took shots and were dancing, and she's like, the last dance.
Yeah, the thing
techno is too much.
The thing about it was that it seemed like the stories right before all the things, some of them were just like, why? It just doesn't connect to the song. It doesn't make sense.
I think they're just
milking it.
Yeah, campaigning. I'm saying it's not so much backstory. It just seems like a campaign. Like, you know, vote for my singer. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in these kind of competition shows, you need a reason to vote for somebody. You need to connect with someone. They're like a character in any other show. You need to see them grow. You need to see a character arc. So I think that's what they're trying to pull out of some of these contestants, yet some of them just don't have one.
No.
Yeah, we'll get to Emblem 3's guys' bad grades later. But what do you think about Paige's performance, though? You know, last week, Simon called her flying in her dress karaoke.
Oh, right.
What kind of karaoke bar did you get to fly in?
I know. I have not been to that karaoke bar, but I could see maybe Simon would pay for that.
But the performance itself, the arrangement was weird. Like the intro, it's the show. I think the show needs to. I don't know. They need to find themselves.
Who is the like stage designer? Who is the person that's making these decisions? Like, I wonder if it's the judges that are like, and then I want, you know, like these dancers to come out. You know, like I wonder who's actually making those decisions. Because they're focusing on like their performance. I thought the dancers were distracting. I thought the techno stuff was really distracting, and that it was taking away from her vocals, and it was like ridiculous and crazy, and I didn't get the shoulder pads.
Like, yeah, in a way I get, you know, they do this whole huge production because they're like stars, who has the X Factor, but a lot of the times I found myself wondering, like, I just want to watch them in a small room, like a small club, and like they're playing and singing. What is that like? You know, like definitely a few of them I felt like, well, would she be as good if it wasn't this huge production?
I don't know. I mean, we're not trying to bash it. It's just this was a hard week. We were huge fans of the show, but just I don't know, like production, something's not right. You know, because even Cece, and we know you're a big fan of Cece. I'm coming out. I think I'm the only guy on this one because you guys really liked her performance, right?
Cece?
No, was I
Paige?
No, I was already moving on to Cece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can move on.
I didn't think Cece was as bad as they ripped her
I thought they were
apart.
really harsh. I didn't think she was as bad as. I didn't care for the fan, like really, like that. It's just cheesy, and I think that too much production takes away. But she sang it well.
She sang it well.
I thought she sang
a
it
little sharp.
I thought she sang it really well. I thought the beginning was a little slow, but then when it really got into it and she hit that huge note in the middle, I was like,
crazy.
Yeah, she nailed it. But at the same time, yeah, production on hers was. I like that she was alone. That was my favorite part about her. That it was just
all
her
by herself.
She was all by herself, essentially. Yeah, she was. Yeah, the fan was a little weird. I have a feeling that the judges get a prop sheet and they just start checking off things. Oh, fan, yeah. Oh, fireworks, yeah. Confetti, yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah. Make this all happen.
Church choir.
Open flame.
Seriously.
Exactly.
I also feel like she was emotionally connected to the song when a lot of people weren't. And they just like...
I feel like most people for this episode were not emotionally connected, which I totally understand how that would happen. But also, I feel like with Cece, she did kind of seem like she's dressing up as someone else, that we're not actually seeing her. I think Simon's super harsh about it, and he's like blames it on Demi or whatever. He was like, something about you guys isn't working. which is like, okay.
I thought she looked great. I thought she looked great. And
of course you did.
And yeah, I think she was really connected to her song. Maybe not necessarily because of the words or who she was singing it for, but because she was. I think that was her saving song. She was literally singing for survival. She knew she's at the bottom of that leaderboard. So I think if anyone is really gonna try to blow anybody away, it would have been her tonight. But I thought she was good, and obviously the judges completely disagreed, and I was very surprised.
And see, I'm with the judges on this one. I just thought for some reason. I don't know if it's her tone that I'm not feeling sometimes.
She was pitchy.
Thank you. That's
She was sharp the whole time.
Thank you. That's literally that's what I was gonna say. And I'm like, am I the only one thinking that she felt sharp to me the whole time except for the hero note, which the big note.
Except for that.
Hit that out of the park, but we can't judge it off just one note. I just think the overall performance is she was just sharp the whole way, and she's got it. I mean,
and she cracked at that one part.
She did. She did.
And when it's like when Janelle does everything like perfectly, you know, it's like.
I don't know. Demi's group is, I don't know. They're like a hot mess.
Who else is in our group?
We covered it.
Oh,
we got CC.
Isn't Aaron?
No, that's Brittany's, isn't it? The teens.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a youngster.
But let's, we can move on to Brittany if you guys want to move it. Nice segue. Let's move on to Brittany. What do you guys think about little Brit?
Yeah, that was seamless.
She looks like she had some sort of makeover or something different, right?
I think she didn't have bangs before. Like
no, but I think she looks better with bangs. She looks good with bangs.
Overall, like I think you know, we've been so harsh tonight. I think overall, all the judges and the host, they looked better. I thought they all looked better.
That's true.
Brittany, the look was. That was a hard look for me to adjust to. It just seemed, I don't know, with the makeup or just something.
It was just really the headband that really.
Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it was it looked a little like she looked a little red.
But that being said, let's just say Simon looked like a lobster, and LA just always looks the same, except for he had a weird scarf.
His neck was cold.
I just want to critique the male, how they look as well as the women.
Of course, you know, and Mario was. got a suit out of the Ryan Seacrest collection, and Chloe's dress. It's getting better.
It's totally better.
Getting better.
Yeah.
She's gotten a lot better.
She
at one point was good, and then I don't know.
Oh, the flub.
She was going through hills and valleys tonight.
Can you imagine practicing on like national TV? Yeah. Just like feeling like you're practicing. Yeah.
I felt like she wanted to say, "Can we have a do-over? Do-over."
Is that stuff live? Can she? But that's all live.
That's live.
All of that is live.
That's live. Well, I don't know. Wouldn't they be able to just and
start
do a
over?
Pickup?
Yeah, do pickup.
We'll have to find that out. We'll find that out next week.
Or cut that part out, or cut it just to Mario.
You know what? If they could, they would have.
I know.
Yeah. So
they wouldn't have let that.
It's live.
So should we get Brittany?
Maybe they left it because it's kind of endearing. You know, kind of makes you feel for them a little bit more.
No, well, the thing
it's like, oh, you're like one of us.
A difference between endearing.
F up like us.
But the hosts shouldn't be endearing. Like, I don't know. There's a difference between endearing. Then I feel nervous for her because I am afraid she's gonna mess up.
Yeah.
So that's not what I'm supposed to be thinking about while she's hosting.
Mario should have picked it up for her. That's what you do, you know. So they're still ironing it out. So we're here. It's a singing competition. So let's go to Brittany and Miss Diamond White.
Was that your Simon?
I don't know what it was. It was like Simon Cal Sanchez or something.
No, that was like Nigel
think we're looking at a future pop star.
Yeah.
Stop.
And she did Halo, Beyonce. You guys were feeling it?
Like I thought L.A. Reid was like, you filled Beyonce's shoes. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You didn't. You are 13. You know.
Yeah.
And she sang the song well. It's like it is a hard song to sing, but there's like that part of the song in Halo that's like such an amazing part, and she didn't like the bridge. Like she didn't. Do that for me. So, you know, she was good because she's always good.
Yeah, she's a great voice.
That's it.
She's 13.
And fans love her. Actually, she finished 4th last week, so I think she's really going to have to bomb for her to be in any true jeopardy.
Yeah.
Because last week it was the Whitney Houston song, and it's like taking on Adele.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough challenge, and she's finished so high, so I'm thinking She's like the Teflon girl on the show.
I think she's gonna be safe for a little while.
Yeah.
She's not my favorite.
Yeah.
She's always consistently good. She was good tonight. I don't think she came close to Beyonce. I don't know what L.A. Reid's talking about.
I know, that was weird.
Sometimes I don't get
Yeah, but I don't think she's going anywhere. I mean, we're gonna be seeing her for a few more weeks.
Yeah.
She could get better. I mean, you know, like maybe like Beatrice. I know.
What?
I know.
Doesn't
It's horrible
get
transition
better?
night. Yeah.
Get better like Beatrice. Yeah, time after time.
Ew.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I guess Cyndi Lauper's a diva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best part about the performance: beanie that says YOLO.
Oh yeah, what a YOLO beanie. They might as well put
I want
Pepsi
that
on the beanie.
I want that beanie.
Yeah, that should probably figure that out. I'm sure they sell it.
do you think producers are trying to make her? We're gonna make her super relatable to like the 13 crowd, so we're gonna throw a JC Penney's catalog on her.
They're definitely trying to make her like, oh, she's a cute little kid.
Yeah.
But they're trying to make her, yeah. She had some like flannel thing. Is that what she was wearing?
Well,
Wasn't
it was super like 90s kid.
Yeah, it
I was gonna
did
say like
look-
JC Penney catalog from like 1994.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it did look like that. I wonder what they're trying
like-
to do.
And they do that with her every week.
They do.
super weird.
I don't really get it.
It doesn't fit because she's like more intelligent than that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she
she's like
seems
older.
She seems a little older, yeah.
I feel like she hates every song she sings.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out there and say it.
She seems really stressed out.
That's what I was gonna say
Like
too.
so freaking out. And like I get that it's like a lot of pressure, but she's like, I'm gonna go home. Like I'm so scared of going home. But it's
On a competition show like this, is it possible to just have fun or remember like why you're doing it?
It probably started out as fun, and now the pressure and her backstory. Remember, her moms are out of work.
right.
So
Oh yeah, her extra mom.
yeah.
So, but is that why she's afraid to go home? Like,
Well,
did they put this all on her? Hey, you better win this, or
I'm
you're
sure
not
they
eating.
didn't.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't seem like when her mom was talking to her, it didn't seem like they were evil like
Pushing
that.
her.
But deep down inside, maybe she just internalizes it like that.
Oh,
and, you
yeah.
know, I
I'm
have
sure
to
she feels
She
pressure.
definitely, because it seemed like she has a lot of siblings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like a lot. So I feel like she might be the older one, and she's like really taking that all on for everyone.
Where is the Beatrice that we heard in the auditions or in the judge's house? You know, that's the one that we're missing.
Well, I think that we're forgetting that, yeah, even though this is a competition show and they're living out their dreams, it's probably a grind. I mean, they probably wake up at the crack of dawn.
yeah.
They probably, have to practice all day, every day. I mean, who knows what their schedule is really like? And then before you know it, it's the live show. She probably hasn't slept.
Yeah.
So I mean,
know, yeah.
I am just, I'm just thinking out loud. This
Yeah.
could also possibly not be the case at all. But
No, I'm sure that's the
Everyone
case.
needs like a week off.
Yeah, because her voice is really tired.
I could hear it.
I'm
that.
surprised more of their voices aren't like
I know.
gone, but I think she does have a really amazing voice.
And adding to that is they're going to crunch everything because now we know that the finale is on December 19th and 20th. So there's only like, 5 weeks left? And which brings me, they didn't mention it on the show, but tonight on predictions, it's going to be a little harder because they're not getting rid of one person, they're getting rid of two tomorrow. Yes.
2 peeps.
2 people. So yeah, they're rushing. They're pushing. They're pushing
Yeah.
everyone along. But yeah, so Beatrice, she's so likable. I just wish they gave her a little more creative control. I know she's 13, but
Yeah,
Give-
but
give-
the
At
look the
least
way
a
they dress
wardrobe.
Diamond white, and she's 13. They dress her in like a white suit, and they put this girl like she's in Annie the musical.
Yeah,
Like, are you kidding? In the 90s, if it was in the 90s.
right.
so think about let's move on to maybe. Do you guys remember what Aaron was wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing a suit.
Was he wearing? I can't even.
I don't remember.
Wait, what did he say?
He's
he
the
sang
Madonna
the
Crazy
Madonna.
for You.
He was wearing like a gray
Oh.
charcoal suit with a white shirt just unbuttoned a little bit and some kicks.
And the reason I didn't remember his
kicks.
wardrobe because I'm in the minority again. Unless you guys, no, I'm serious. I thought he was good.
I didn't think he's as bad as they were saying. I thought I thought he did have soul, and Demi was like, "You don't have a soul" or something.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it doesn't seem consistent what they're telling with their criticisms. Like I even wrote down why they hate. Simon said he's in trouble. Really? What? Literally.
It was weird to me, their reaction being so harsh.
Is it that we're hearing something different? Because literally it seems like we disagree with what the judges are saying.
I agreed with them. I agreed with them.
Okay.
I was bored. I wasn't blown away. I think at this point in the competition, you need a reason to be on the edge of your seat to continue watching these people. There were a few people that I was like, all right, when's this song over? You know, I'm a little bored. Yeah, you're good. You're pretty good. But there's some other people that are just way better than you. I think there's people that are way better than him. He was the 11th, right, on the leaderboard last week.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be right back down there again.
Yeah.
Really?
He sang a note that was completely wrong, too.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he just did the wrong one.
I do think it was kind of a weird song, too.
But also,
Backstory.
yeah, about him and his little fourth harmony girl, the love affair that's, and he said, I think I might have a friend that I would like to sing that to, or that I would sing that to, and he looked like he was like gonna throw up or something. It was crazy. He looked just like really nervous.
So you guys, you aren't buying the,
middle
are you buying
school.
the relationship?
No.
Or?
How
Like I
old
said-
is he? How old is he?
Aaron?
16?
Yeah. Oh, see.
I don't know.
If you guys chat roll, Watchtower Base, thank you for our promo. And if you can find out, or let Will Martin, could you find out Aaron Ray's age for us? Thank you, sir.
It seems like 16. That
Yeah.
seems right. But yeah, no, I'm not buying the love story.
I'm not buying it at all.
No. Are you buying? You're like, that's what my
Well,
girlfriend
they
and I
play
do.
pool together. Well, JC plays pool with his girlfriends. Nick does not.
But it's not only that.
That was the giveaway. No teenage couple is playing pool together.
That's true. That's true.
You're like,
It's not what they do.
And she was just standing there. She didn't look like she
was so
was
awkward.
having fun.
Look, it's hard to make a sob story for somebody who doesn't have one. So
So they were. That's why it was. It was the romance. There. It was the Notebook portion of the show. They did the
Yeah,
romance.
exactly.
Guys, I think we've just been beating around the bush, and we really want to get to Carly Rose and throw our verbal bouquets. How much we love her.
Yeah, she was the.
Well, I don't know if we love her. I don't know. I think she's awesome.
No, she was
Saying,
Yeah.
my heart will go on, right?
No,
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
But here's the she did the Celine, and we've talked about that. She sounds kind of like Celine Dion. Even though I thought not my favorite performance of hers. I think there's so much more to her. I literally think her best performance is yet to come. Absolutely. And
Well, she's very young.
no, I mean on the show.
a lot of
I'm not saying when
performances.
she's like 30 or 20. No, I'm saying within the competition.
Yeah.
Like a week or two from now, she's gonna have this song that's gonna just.
Yeah, like a
Trans-
song that's really gonna like unlock it for her. I feel like she's been singing. Yeah, like, I mean, clearly, I don't know if she's. I didn't feel like she was like emotionally.
Well, in the train wreck of a show, she
Right.
was maybe the best.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. I think I agree with you, JC. I think that the best is yet to come for her on the show. But I think tonight she was by far the best. And I got, in the words of Ellie Reed, I got some chill bumps. I got some chill bumps from her performance. Maybe it's because I'm a huge Titanic fan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did
gotta
mention
put
that.
the
Maybe
chandelier
it's just
on the ground.
because, yeah, maybe it's because chandeliers may have caused a
They
fire
fell.
on the stage.
And then water. So
But
much.
no, I thought she was by far the best, and I think that she is going to be around for a long time. I think that she was number 2 on the leaderboard, right? So I think she's going to be.
She was either 2 or 3, right?
I think she's going to be right back up there.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
see.
think
Definitely.
I think she's gonna be
She's two.
in it for a while.
Yeah, she's gonna win no matter what, even if she wins the competition or not.
I think one of the judges said we might be looking at the winner of the show.
Oh yeah, who said that?
I think LA.
LA did. So speaking of LA, let's move on to the one guy because we kind of already covered Tate. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
And let's talk about Mark's cousin, Vito Alon.
You know, Alon, who's talking about Huey Lewis and Phil Collins and
And
pop.
Eminem.
Like, I was into it until he started like using that time to rant about some message that he needs to get across.
Yeah.
Like,
I was not
everybody, they're
following.
holding me hostage here, and I'm here against my will. And like, it was like a desperation. He needed people to hear it, and he needed to get it out, and that confused and alarmed me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Simon, what is wrong with you? Simon didn't like it. Simon said, what did Simon say? It wasn't as good as last week. Absolutely disagree.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought the performance was really good. Like maybe his best.
Yeah, literally, because I guarantee he's performed this song for years. This is probably one of his go-to songs because he's a soul singer. Al Green, like Simon said, he could have picked a bigger song than Al Green. Let's Stay Together.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of like an iconic song. You know? And really, no. I thought he just blew it out. He smashed it tonight, and he was just posturing because Vino was in third place. Yeah, he was third last week. So Simon just said that possibly to kind of get into the viewers' minds to, hey, let's bring this guy down a little bit. It's all posturing. It's all strategy. I'm telling you.
Simon.
Yeah, there's probably some strategy involved. You know, that's.
Well, what'd you think? Do you like that, or?
I mean, to tell you the truth, I've never really liked Vino. Might as well just throw that out there. I thought he was great. Yeah, I thought he was really good tonight. He was really good last week too. I was surprised how high he was on the leaderboard.
But you wouldn't make out with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't rub his tattooed head. And I mean, it was good. I'm memorable? No, not really for me. But he was fine. I don't really have an opinion either way about him.
So would you?
I really like the orchestration of it.
See, they kind of got that one right.
It picked up, and also it was dynamic. So whoever the musical director of that.
And it was sort of like, he has probably been doing it for years, but it felt like lighter and kind of unexpected in a good way.
I guarantee it's one of his go-to songs. So, I mean, anyone out of LA, let's see, Tate. Okay, Tate or Vino?
Oh
Vino.
man.
See, like,
Yeah, Vino.
Vino.
Vino?
I'm like, what, Tate? No.
Yeah.
What are you asking? Like, win, or what are you saying?
Would you like better?
Yeah.
Or like,
Would you rather?
like as a person?
It's a singing competition. I'm just, who do you prefer the two? You know, because.
Vino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather go see Vino in concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Or I'd like to see Tate sing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
You know what? I'd probably just
would
sell
pay
my
money for
tickets on StubHub if I had tickets to their concert.
Nice plug. No.
There you go.
Well, I mean, that leaves us to our main judge, Mr. Simon Cowell.
Here we go.
Who's overall, I think he's had the strongest groups so far. Like, it's the strongest, group for the show, like throughout these last few weeks. But tonight, I don't know. I lost the love for Lyric 145.
Oh man.
And I know
that
you guys
was
have been
strange.
feeling them, but
It's weird because I haven't felt them at all until last week. I was so confused by their performance that I really liked it. And when they announced them to play tonight, I was really excited. I was really excited to see them play. And then I was like, wow, this is so not what I was expecting at all. And it's weird and not for me, I guess. I think that there is something very exciting about them, something that is kind of marketable about them. But yeah, they just took a nosedive tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just feel like it's horrible.
was it the... Okay. Was it because of the last minute change? Because they changed their song last night supposedly at midnight, right?
Yeah,
Was that
well,
the
I don't
story?
really get that.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't care about Simon's sob
Also-
story about that.
If anybody else said that, Simon would be like, "Shut up! It doesn't matter."
Yeah.
What matters?
Yeah.
Like, stop making excuses.
Right.
Like, if anybody knows that, that's not an excuse.
What was the song before?
Yeah. Wait. They did a mix
Yeah.
of E.T., right? And
We Will Rock
And
You.
We Will Rock You.
strange
Yeah.
mix.
Why did they
the
keep-
songs just don't blend?
Why did they keep doing that to them? They literally every week they have a mishmash of songs, and it's just
Yeah.
Is it just Simon's group? I think it's just Simon's group,
especially
right?
Lyric 145.
Yeah. And Emblem 3 did One Direction's
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
Was that last week or
That was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, it just makes it so hard for these guys, and literally I think. It was cute the first 2 weeks and I've been behind Lyric 145. I loved them last week. I think they're in trouble this week. I really do. I think their bag of tricks is done.
You just feel bad for her one eye.
That's true. That's you are a bad man. No.
Wait,
but
you know what I do think is unfortunate? When Demi was talking and she responded, I guess to someone in the audience, and she was like, "Yeah, we love you too." It made it sound like she was being like snarky to Demi, and I think that will affect it because I was like, "What?"
Yeah, but
I didn't get that.
But she might have been talking to Demi. I don't know. But Demi was in the middle of talking. She like ignored her, which was rude.
Right.
And or was talking back to her.
Yeah.
But she ignored her and was like, "Oh yeah, we love you," to like someone else in the audience or something. It was really weird. I thought that that came across. Really
I think this is what
badly.
happened. I think, okay, obviously she's Simon, so Simon had the last say in what happened. So LA, Brittany, and Demi all had some pretty bad things to say about them. And I mean, they were just getting kind of beaten while they're sitting on stage. And I think they heard someone in the crowd say, "I love you." And they're like, "Yeah, like, I love you too. Like, we're here. You know,
Yeah,
we do have
I
fans."
think that's what it was.
I think that's what it was.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was weird that she just totally wasn't listening to Demi Lovato at all. But I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like it came across badly.
Yeah, and I feel like it's more about the judges beating up the other judges through their acts, you know? Like it's about like revenge. Like, you know, like Simon and Demi want to like get down on each other's people or whatever. Like who's doing it wrong or something. It's
If
weird.
anyone could take that, it'll be Lyric 145. They're a little more mature. But let's say if they're doing that to like Diamond or, you know, other young contestants, that's gonna kill their self-esteem. I mean, they're 13.
Well, you heard what Diamond White said, remember? She was like, "Thank you so much for bringing me back, because when I was voted off or whatever, like, I was destroyed, or it like destroyed me, or it crushed my spirit or something." And I was like, damn. That's really sad, because she's like, "Oh, now my spirit's not crushed anymore." But it's like, you're still in the competition. Like, it's still...
Crushable?
Yeah.
Still quite crushable.
Yeah.
So I'm scared. So let's say if 1 week they do decide to make Diamond a target, you know, for strategy. Let's say Simon wants to take her out. What damage that's going to do to that young girl?
I think she'll just be up there with a big old smile on her face, and I don't even know.
Right.
She'll be better for it.
That's why I'm scared of 13-year-olds being on the competition, because they're
scared, just
they're so
scared of
impressionable.
13-year-olds.
they are. They're
No, it's
like
true.
They're little kids.
Yeah.
And also, and especially to like share your talent, you know, you don't even understand.
You don't even know who you are.
And then for someone else like put it down and tell you what you are is just like, see, would seem so damaging.
I don't think they were as hard as, let's say, like Astro last year. They weren't as, and even remember, Astro threw tantrums.
Yeah, well, Astro
he
was a
did.
little like business.
loved that.
Okay, he was like, it's just,
He
like
did throw a
attitude
tantrum.
like crazy. Like that was annoying.
Okay, well, let's say, okay, like Drew. Like, I'm just saying they're taking like a different approach altogether this season. I
They
don't
are.
know why, but it just, these are still people, after this show's done, they're going to have a life afterwards. I mean, what's going to happen to Diamond, to Cece, even Cece? Because I think Cece could get a lot of, you know, like really criticism that could really hurt her and create some, I don't want to say like, some psychological effect that she'll carry on for the rest of her life. You know, it's because these people, they depend on this. And then Cece wants to make it so bad. And the fact that, you know, if Simon says, well, you know, singing is not for you or something, you know, something
Yeah,
like that.
all it takes is one thing.
One thing.
But that's the music industry.
That is.
Okay.
Honestly, I think at this point, all the contestants will have a career after the X Factor.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's just what naturally happens. I mean,
Unless their spirit is so crushed.
Yeah. I mean,
That they
like,
don't
I
like
think
it
they'll
anymore.
have a career in what they want to do. I mean, there's obviously not just we're watching the show. There's people, producers, and
don't know.
and agents. And,
I don't know.
It's just
it might be just no, but there's people that are I'm sure have already reached out to a lot of these contestants. You know, maybe not specifically to them, but I think that if they were to leave the competition, that it's not the end of the road for them. I think that they
no
will
way.
end up on, like I said, if Diamond White were to leave next week, I can see her on Shake It Up on the Disney Channel in 2 weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Disney would love that.
Yeah,
So
Disney loves the X Factor.
Well, speaking of kids and entertainment, so I guess the moral of the story is keep your grades up. Not like the guys on Emblem 3, because that's what their sob
Right.
story was.
Yeah.
Well,
and that was
one of
really
them had a
sad.
sob story, though. It was just like one of them, right? Like, what happened to the other? It's like they were all like, yeah, we're hanging out on Huntington Beach. He's like, I wasn't really like a good kid, or like I didn't really like do well, bruh, but like I went surfing.
Is it going to wear thin? That little attitude.
I feel like maybe that's its substance. So I wonder if what is wearing thin, there is nothing.
Okay. I like their set. I like the actual Emblem 3 set. I'm trying to find positive things here.
Oh, right. No,
like
they sounded good. I liked the Alicia Keys song. I just like, as I would just to sit down and have a conversation with them just seems really painful.
I liked how they were introduced. Simon said not to make you vote for our group, but they did save drowning kittens in a lake. Yeah. Number one, where is there a lake in LA? Number two,
did you drown those kittens, Simon? Who put the kittens in the lake? Yeah. Simon. Yeah. Who put the kittens in the lake?
So we liked them vocally. We liked the set. What about the third guy who got the makeover? Now he looks nothing like the other two.
Who was that guy? He was not the same guy.
No.
I think it was the same guy.
He was not.
They just like totally made him over. They're like, you gotta.
They like gave him highlights and straightened his hair.
Yeah, they did something with his hair.
Yeah, something. I don't know what happened. Spray tan.
They like
maybe they just legit like switched him with someone.
It's just
they
me.
totally could have.
I don't like them. I don't really like them.
Yeah, I know Mark likes them, so he'd probably be like,
well, that's
"Man, that
because
was
he
cool."
like looks like them, kind of. No, like he looks like he could be one of them.
Sure.
Right.
I think 14-year-old girls are gonna love those guys.
They do.
Yeah,
They totally do.
Brittany was like, I get why you're swooning.
And she didn't elaborate on that. Like, why then?
Did she say swooned?
Yeah, she said, I get why swooned. All the girls swoon. Or no,
that's correct.
That's correct.
She said something incorrect.
And we're running out of time, but I almost wanted to talk about the fact that last week, I don't know if you guys noticed, she had an IFB in her ear. That was, according to the tabloids, it's because they were helping her with her, her critiques and whatnot. And her manager, I guess, fired back by saying, no, it's just because the sound is so loud. We give her like little things to cup her ears. But they said that there was only one though. So I mean.
I believe it. I mean, she is the one-line queen. Definitely yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
She also
Definitely
said
yes.
today, no, I don't get it. She said, I just don't get it.
But amazing.
She like backs up from the microphone.
So overall, I mean, we've run through. This was a challenging episode, I think, of the show.
Yeah.
But we're gonna actually we're running short on time, so we're gonna skip news and gossip this week. So I think it's time for give you guys a second for predictions. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's time. It's time for that creepy music.
Oh, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
Yes. All right. We at the AfterBuzz family, we don't like to just eliminate people. We like to start off with the positive. So, who is your favorite tonight, Melissa?
I'm gonna have to go with Carly Rose.
Right.
My fave.
Anyone else on the Carly Rose?
Carly Rose.
Really? That's two.
That's my girl.
I like Janelle Garcia.
Oh, nice. See? Difference of opinion.
JC, I know you're gonna pull a fast one on us.
And I'm not doing it just to be contrary, but I wrote Tate.
What?
Boom!
Wow.
Whoa!
And I'm not doing it just to be contrary. What?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you
I
are.
wrote that while we were watching the show.
That's a lie.
No, I swear.
Dude, maybe it's just the Shania song is so catchy.
I do love Shania, actually.
I know, that's just a great song. But
I knew you were bluffing. I knew he was bluffing.
I knew it.
All right, so we set you up with the good, and now bring us home. Who's going home? Now, tomorrow, two are going home, so who are the two?
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Okay, I think it's going to be Lyric 145 and I think maybe Aaron Ray.
Ooh.
Because he was 11th last week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna save you, Nick, for a second. I'm gonna go for the other Eminem.
Yeah.
What do you think, Michelle? Who's going home?
I don't, maybe Beatrice Miller.
And?
And maybe Lyric 145.
I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna let you finish this out because I'm gonna tell you who's. I'm saying Lyric 145.
Wow.
I think they're done. Lyric 145, and give Nick a chance to defend himself. Cece's going home. I'm sorry. Sorry, brother.
I think she has come a long way. She used to be very unlikable, which I thought was kind of attractive. But I know that the rest of America doesn't feel that way, and I think that she does want this more than anyone. You can see it in her eyes. She is singing for survival every time she's up there.
Yeah.
So I think that I think she's gonna survive. I say Beatrice and Lyric 145 are going home.
All right.
There you
Take
have
your
it.
beanie home and your safety pins.
Yellow.
There you have it. Predictions, analysis,
Yellow.
breakdown. Nick singing, but hey, where can we find each other? Well, actually, where can our fans find us? Where they can find?
Did you fumble?
I fumbled.
I'm at Melissa Macedo M.
I'm at Macedo Music.
At the Nick Collins.
And I'm the Everyday Man, and we're all AfterBuzz TV. If you're watching us live, stay tuned for the Girls of Nashville. If not, we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.